So the idea for this video is to show you my favorite gear, gear that I really recommend for guitar players. Does that mean that all the other gear that I have reviewed and recommended on this channel doesn't matter? No, it's just some things that I end up using a lot more than other gear. And the first thing is this cabinet from Barefaced Audio. It's called the Uprising 212. It sounds amazing. It's the best cabinet that I have ever tried. Part of that reason is because it has my favorite speakers in it. You can put whatever speakers you want in a cabinet, of course, but it sounds amazing. I have recommended this cabinet to a lot of people. Second thing, that is this amplifier. This is the Ampeg VT40. I obviously bought that for one of my Queens of the Stone Age videos. It's of course fantastic for that sound. But I also like it for many other things. It's extremely loud. It's sort of Ampeg's version of the Bassman. It has 4 10-inch speakers. It is incredibly hard to mic up. Like the position I have the mic in now, that's like almost the only close miking position that works with this amp. It sounds amazing in the room, but it's just really hard to mic it up close. I don't know if that's the 10-inch speakers or the specific speakers in this amp, but it's yeah, it's a bit difficult. Third thing is this one from Radial, Mix 2 to 1. Sum 2 signals into one, sort of like a very small mixer. Use it all the time, especially when I record with 2 mics on an amp. I don't think I'm going to recommend any particular guitar, but I really want to recommend the pickups in this guitar and in this guitar. Hands down the best pickups, in my opinion, that you can find. Lawlor Firebird style pickups, they are not mini humbuckers. I was confused about that for a long time, and many others are also confused about that. I'm not completely sure what the difference is between mini humbuckers and Firebird style pickups, but they sound amazing. Best pickups you can have on a guitar. Yes, okay. Yeah. These cables from Solid Cables, I think I've had them for probably close to 10 years. I've been touring with them, and I've been using them in this studio for many years. And they are like the only cables I've owned that hasn't broken down within a year or two. So I really recommend those. Not sure if you can get them anymore, but if you can, get them. This lap steel from Songhurst Guitars. I replaced my old Gretsch lap steel with this one, and it's amazing. It's a really good guitar, and I use it all the time. Here's how it sounds. So that's my lap steel. Everyone should have a lap steel. You don't have to get this one, of course, but if you want to get a good one, try to get one of these. And I have a lot of pedals, of course. I think my favorite one at the moment, and a pedal that I've used a lot, and a pedal that has earned me money, is the Boss SY200, the synth pedal. If you haven't watched my video on my like moody cinematic pedal board, watch that one and you can hear more of this pedal, but it sounds amazing. And everything now I'm running into my Kemper Profiler. I was really late to the Kemper game. I just love to have a Kemper in my studio for doing stuff like this in stereo, and the reverbs and the delays in the unit. It sounds amazing, and it's so easy to work with. There's an issue with mine that I'm trying to get fixed. That's the only problem that I have with the Kemper. But yeah, I'm diving more and more into profiling amps, and of course that Ampeg. I've been able to do a really good profile on that I will probably sell at some point. And I really like it for that as well, the more rock sounds. But especially for stereo stuff like this, it's amazing. It's a really handy tool to have. Actually, I forgot to mention this microphone from AEA. It's the KU5A. It's a ribbon microphone, and it's hands down the best mic that I've tried for miking guitars. So I've used that ever since I got it some months ago. Yeah, I really can't recommend using ribbon mics enough for guitars. It sounds a lot more like the amp does in the room. You don't have to get this one necessarily. You can get cheaper ones. I also use this one from Beyer Dynamics, the M160. Sounds amazing, but yeah, try a ribbon mic and I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. Yes.